Okay, maybe this is enough. A little bit more. Okay, and let's dig this one too. So there's one door and there's the other. Okay. Let's put in a sensor underneath each one. I can't. Let's put a block underneath. Like so. Just to make it connect to the floor. Nicely done. Okay, and now let's try to put a sensor right here. Okay, so apparently sensors can't have any ice in the block, because here I can and there I can't. Good to know. So let's open up this thing. It's underneath the base, so it should be okay. So let's see now. Okay, now I can. So I'm gonna put one sensor for each door, and the idea is to have the doors open up when I approach them and to close behind me, so that I don't end up forgetting about closing a door or something. So let's build this one first. Sensor med bay out. Okay, that should be good. And let's also go to the show sensors field range, and let's go back to the sensor and let's tell it to show on HUD. So this way I believe it's gonna show the range of it. So let's decrease it also. Basically bottom minimum, top 5 meters might be enough. Let's see how far he goes. Yeah, I think it should be enough just to detect me. Well, let's give it a little bit more, 2.5 more meters. Top, let's give it 7.5. Front is gonna be minimal. Back, it's gonna be maybe, I don't know. Let's give it also 7.5. And I'm gonna have to recheck to see where it is. So yeah, it's not showing in front, but it's showing on the back here. This room is not pressurized anymore, so it should be okay. And outside it comes all the way here. I think that's pretty good. So the sensor is facing this way, so I need to cut him off a few meters on the left here. So it's gonna be 2.5. I think I'm actually gonna cut it off completely from the left. Let's see where it cuts off. Wait a second. Oh yeah, the left is this side, so it's the other way around. It's the right that I want to cut off, because this one is gonna control the outside door. So let's put it this way. Nicely done. So that I still have some room inside here that I'm not being detected by the sensor. Once I approach this door, this is where it starts. We can hear. There you go. If I'm out here, it doesn't detect the sensor. So let's actually close the door and let's make it... I just want to make sure if the range is good outside. Yeah, just this little box. I think it's gonna work. When I enter this thing, this door will open. So let's set him up. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to know which door this is. So let's see which door this is. Oh, it already has a name. Nicely done. Setup actions. So now let's look for that door. Door med. Out. So it's gonna tell it to open. And when I'm outside the range, it's gonna tell it to close. So let's give it a little test. I'm inside the range, so it remains open. Once I leave the range, it closes the door. Seems to be working. It opens. And how far do I have to go? And right here, right in the middle of the door, it closes up. Because I need to close this door before I open this one. Otherwise the oxygen is gonna flow out. And the same is gonna have to happen to this one. So right here in the middle, I'm gonna need a little bit of room where the sensors don't reach. So let's do the same thing for this one. Let's put another sensor. There you go. So this will be... Let's see what name I gave to the other one. Let's copy this and just tell it in. And for the other doors, I'm just gonna tell it that in between the med bay and the factory, or the med bay and the power room, something like that. So this is basically gonna be the opposite. So the other one, I cut off the right extent. So this one, I don't remember which extent, but I'm gonna have to show on HUD so that I see the range of this one. And I better turn off the HUD on the other one, otherwise I'm not gonna... There you go. I can only see the one that I want. So the sensor's facing this way, so I want to cut off the right extend. Let's go into here. Wire extend off. Bottom extend also minimal. Top extend, let's give it to the top of the block. Each block is 2.5 meters, so since the sensor is in the middle. And front extend. I'm gonna need some front extend, and back extend also some, so that it covers the door. So let's see if this is right. So in front, I think I'm gonna shorten it a little bit because I don't want to be here and have the door opened up. So, well, let's see outside. I think inside here is okay. And another thing, I just manually opened this door. Let's see if the sensor actually closes it up. It does. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. So for this one, I don't need it to be outside, so I can decrease it by 5 meters here. By 2.5 meters, I mean, one block. So let's decrease the back extent by 2.5 meters. No, actually, I'm 2.5. There you go. And the front extend, let's give it like 2 meters, I think should be good. So front extend 2 meters. Yeah, I think that's good. It only opens up in this little area here. So let's recheck if outside is looking good. Yeah, I don't need that one to come outside, so that's good. So let's see. I think it already has a name. Meds, it's the door in, open. If not detected, closed. So now let's see if it works. The door is open. And it closed up. Nice. Now I walk a little bit forward. And this one opens up. And once I leave, it closes. I think this one is working. Opens up. Stop in the middle. Close. Move. Opened up. And it closed up. Oh, that's great. It's working. This one is done. And we're good to go. Nicely done. So I have 3 more to do. So down here, I also have this door. That one over there is closed, so it should be okay. But I'm gonna have to open up a hole on the floor. So actually, let's depressurize this room again. This one is working. Yeah. Look at that. The last time I tried this on the hangar, it didn't work this well. Now it actually managed to depressurize the room really fast. Okay, cool. So at least here I'm not gonna lose any oxygen. This one doesn't have to be as finicky because the other door is very far away. So this one should be good. So where should I put the sensor? Since I've seen before, the sensor cannot have any ice inside its block. So I don't think I'm gonna put it on the side here. I think I'm gonna put it underneath the door. So I'm gonna have to remove this block here. And I know that the shaft is airtight on the sides. So I think I'm actually gonna dig through here. It's actually not closed at all, so let's dig on the side here. And let's test it again. There. It doesn't like having ice, so I'm not gonna dig there. I can't really place it anywhere because of the ice. So let's just dig this little bit of ice here, and I'm gonna put it on this block. Should be fine because it has some nice range. So let's see if here it works. No, it still detects some ice. I think that's the reason. I don't want to take too much. And there it is. Now it can go. Let's build it up. I'm missing a few components. Let's get them. Nicely done. So this will be, I think I'm gonna call it sensor door med power. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. So let's give it show on HUD. So I already know that in front I don't need it to be any further out. To the sides, I actually don't need it to be any further out. So left extent, let's decrease it all the way. The bottom, 2.5 to reach the floor. And the top can be also 2.5. It's just one block corridor, so I think like this should be okay. So let's see. Oh, I miscalculated. I'm actually... I don't know what I did wrong here. In fact, I'm not in the bottom level. That's the issue. Oh, gotcha. So the top extent can actually be the minimum. The bottom extent is the one that I have to extend to 5. Yeah, because I'm not in the bottom block. I'm in the middle block. So now it should be good. The top doesn't need to come all the way up here. Yeah, there you go. So now the bottom completely encloses this, and I just want to see... Okay, there it is. Okay. It can actually be a little far out, so that it opens up a little bit sooner, and I don't have to wait for the door to open. Let's give it 10 meters, and that should be good. So now let's set up the Oh, I don't think I gave a name to that door. Let's give it a name. What names did I give the others? Sliding door to power, because that one is going to be power to med. So that's basically what it's going to be. So now I should be able to access this door. So set up actions. Let's go. Let's say power. There you go. Med power. Open. Close. Nicely done. Let's not show it on HUD anymore. And there you go. Up here it closed up. Once I come down, it opens up. And once I reach here, it closes up again. Let's go in this direction. Nicely done. I don't have to stop at all. Okay, so let's just close this thing. And it closed up. Oh, cool. Let's open up this one. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so last but not least, let's do the same for this one. I got radio component. Oh, it's detector components. Gotcha. Let's make 100 of them. There you go. It's already made. It doesn't. Yeah, he also takes radio components. Nice. There you go. I got enough for 2. Gonna lose a little bit of oxygen. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. So this will be med to fact. Basically, that's how it's gonna be. Show on HUD. And let's give a name to this door. Sliding door. Med. Fact. And now let's set him up. So top extents. Let's give it 2.5 more. The bottom can be the minimum. The right and the left can be 2.5 because it's right in the middle of the block. The top extent, it's okay. The back extends. So 5 meters will be 2 blocks. I think I'm gonna give it 7.5. And the front, I'm only gonna give it 2.5 to stay close to the door. Let's see if that's good. Actually, in the front, I think can be a little bit more, because the only reason that I'm gonna come into this block right here is to come to this door. So let's give it a little bit more to the front. Let's give it 5, so that it opens up a little bit sooner. And in the tunnel, let's see how far he goes. He goes all the way here. I think here I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful. I'm gonna give it 2 blocks, because I'm not sure if 2 blocks from me walking is enough time for the door to open up and close. The back extent, let's put it to 5, and let's set up the action. So the action should be, let's go to facts, med facts, open and close. So here it's closed, opened up, nicely done, and here it closes. Oh, that's great. At walking speed is perfect. Of course, if I run, I'm gonna bump. No, I actually managed to go through while running. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Perfect running speed. That's terrific. So let's do the same for this one right here. And, well, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I don't know why I give it 12.5. That was a little bit too much. I miscalculated here. Oh yeah, because the block itself is 2.5, so here to the edge of the block is just 125. So basically up to the middle, 5, 10, No, man, it's not 5, it's 2.5. Goddamn. 2.5, 5, it's 7.5 that I have to give it. Not even 7.5. Top extent. So let's recount. To the middle of this block, it's 2.5. To the middle of this one, it's 5. To the end of this one, it's 6 point something. Let's give it 6 meters and we call it a day. What's the half of 2.5? It's 125, so it's 625. There we go. Attaboy. There it is, perfect. On top of the block. Nice. And the right and left, I made the same mistake. It's just 125 to each side. Of course, I'm not gonna have the HUD turned on, but I mean, it's kind of nice to make this where it should be. That one is still wrong, but it should be okay. I only really need to know the name of the doors to set up these sensors, because once the sensors are set up, the name of the doors don't really matter. I'm not gonna access them for nothing. So, like this should be good. I forgot to turn off HUD. There you go. And let's test the running speed. And I think I actually managed to have both doors open. Okay, not too bad. Closed up. If I just walk, it's like perfect. It's closed, this one opens and closes. Awesome. I forgot to close this thing. Nice. Nicely done. So now let's tell it to pressurize this room again. And okay, it's working. Nicely done. So I think at least on the med bay, all the doors are set up. That's great. And there you go. Now you should be pressurizing. There you go. Nicely done. I got these 2 more to do. And I think I'm also gonna do for this here. This one on the hangar. Yeah, this is pressurizing the factory. Should be okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it for this one on the hangar, because I'm not gonna go in there too much. But this one's I think I'm gonna do. Look at that. I can see underneath the factory. Ooh. So where should I put these ones? I think I can put them... No, that one has a panel. So I think these ones I'm gonna put underneath the door. I just don't remember if this is just 2 blocks. It is just 2 blocks. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it like this to the side. There you go, this one is good, and that one is good too. Okay, let's just grab the resources. I got 11. Why didn't you pick up 12? Good. Now I got 17. That's strange. Oh, because I already had a few. Okay, so let's do it again. And now I have just enough. Nicely done. Oh, I forgot these things are already set up. Oh, nice. Very cool. In. I'm gonna call it door factory in. I'm gonna know because the other one is gonna be factory med bay. So it should be okay. And let's set out. So the door is just above it. So the left extends. It's to the inside of the factory. I think I'm just gonna give it... Let's keep it at 5, because if the other one on the outside doesn't open, there's not a problem if this one does. So to the right hand side, I think I'm just gonna give it 0, because it is already in the spot that I wanted to stop. I want to have this room here in between the sensors without any of the sensors being able to detect me, for the same reason that I mentioned before. So bottom can go the minimum. The top, it's 625. The back, it's 2.5. And the front, minimum. Let's just show it. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's decrease it a little bit in front. So let's give it 3 points. Is it 75? Yeah, 375. So it should be this whole block. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I think this way is okay. And inside, it's hard to see, but I think right here I should be good. So let's just tell it to detect the door and do the same thing to the other one. Okay, so let's see if it's working. It opens up. I reach the middle. Closed. Move. Open. And close. Nicely done. It's fine if it opens up, because then again the other one is still closed. So if I'm just walking through here, it's not a problem. I kind of prefer it to open up a little bit sooner than a little bit later. Let's just give it a little bit of color to this hangar door. I'm looking at it and I kind of want it to have a darker color. Let's make it look like this. Oh yeah, a little bit of contrast. Oh, looking so much better. Nicely done. So let's see. Okay, closed up, opened up, and closed up. Nicely done. Last but not least, let's do the same thing to these ones. But these ones I have tubes. I think I'm gonna go from here. And I think I'm done. There you go. So let's see. Opens up. Closed. One block here in the middle. And this one opens up. On this side, on this one, I gave it a little bit wider berth. So here it opens up. Here is still open. Because if I'm coming from this side, it's kind of nice that it opens up a little bit before I actually enter that junction lock. And the same on this one. Yeah, I think it's pretty good like this. Awesome. So I got all my doors working except for downstairs. I don't think I'm gonna do it downstairs because there's no... I'm not gonna go there too much. Oh, that's awesome. All the doors open up automatically now.